Hare Krishna. Today we will read from Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 73 number verse. So this will be lecture in English. So the topic is, O God, I will follow your instructions. So myself is Sachiputra Gaudas. So before beginning, I would like to request all of you, those who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. And after hearing this lecture, if you like it, and press like and press the bell icon, and let's begin it.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody to this lecture. So today we'll read one verse, nice verse from Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 73 verse. Arjuna vacha nashtu moha smriti labdhva tat prasadat maya achyuta thitosmi gata sandeha karisye vachanam tava. Once more. Arjuna vacha nashtu moha smriti labdhva tat prasadat maya achyuta thitosmi gata sandeha karisye vachanam tava. Translation purport. So we will discuss some of the lines I will read and I will discuss it. So translation is as follows. So here, this is the statement of Arjuna. He was telling, my dear Kṛṣṇa, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy, and I am now firm and free from doubt, and I am prepared to act according to your instructions. Amagyanatimidandasya jnananjana sadakaya chakshurunimritam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Hare Krishna. So, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentioned so many good points. So, first of the thing, who becomes mohit? Mohit means illusion. Who is that person? All the living entities in this material world, actually they are in moha, illusion. We all have these four defects. First, our senses are limited, imperfect. Second, we commit mistakes, we do mistakes. इंसान इसलिए कहा जाता है. इंसान मीन्स who does mistakes. Third thing is our tendency is to cheat others. Many times we cheat others. In Kali Yuga, practically, if I would say that maximum time we tell the lies. And the fourth is, that is, we remain in illusion, moha. But here Arjuna said that nashta moha. How is it possible? How can be our moha, illusion can be dispelled? That thing is, you can understand it from this lecture. So Srila Prabhupada says that, first of all, let's understand who are we. So if this question, if I would ask to all of you, then you would answer that I am such and such person, my name is this, my father name is this, and I belongs to this part of this world. So nationality, everything you can mention, that you have a ID proof is there. But practically, who are we? Who am I? To answer this, the scripture says that we are actually the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Jiver Swarup Hoy Nitya Krishna Das. This living entity is permanently the servant of God. So most of the time, the living entity, the maximum, they think that we are not servant. we are actually Master. Prakruti kriyamani gune karmani sarvasa. I am the doer. I am the enjoyer. Due to me, these things happen. I am the control. People think like that because karta aham iti manyate. Ahankara, due to this false ego, ahankara, due to this proud, they are very proud. They feel that yes, I am the doer. Karta, I am karta. So this karta bhava sometimes make the person so degraded that that person thinks himself, oh, I am God. That's why Srila Prabhupada mentioned it. When the person thinks, when the living entity thinks that I am God, then he is actually attacked by the Maya. This is the last snare of Maya. Maya deluded his intelligence. That's why he's thinking, I am God. Meet Kṛṣṇa, I am Kṛṣṇa, I am Ram. Everything within you. So many people, they actually try to convince. This is called Mayavad philosophy. Mayavad Tattva, Namo Narayana. You can become God. How can you become God? If suppose, let's understand, you are God. Okay? You are thinking you are God. Then Srila Prabhupada raised the question that if you are God yourself, how could be be doubt? You must be always cognizant. You must be always full of knowledge. You know the past, present, future. If I would ask this question, what would happen? Who would be the next president of America? Joe Biden or Donald Trump? Tell me. A presidential candidate is there. But we cannot tell. Everyone is doing forecasting prior to this election. Same way. So that's why a person, if he is God, then for him, he should not remain in doubt. He should be always in knowledge. So Srila Prabhupada says in that purport, one thing most important is that two types of living entities are there. One living entity is eternally conditioned. Because why he is eternally conditioned? Because he is not trying to serve Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa Mahir Mukjiv. He is away from Kṛṣṇa service. That's why he is eternally conditioned. Baddha Jeev. But on the other hand, there are eternally liberated living entities. Who are they? Those who are continuously, constantly engaged in the service of Kṛṣṇa, constantly chanting the glories of the Lord, always trying from their words, mind and body, they try to serve Kṛṣṇa, they try to praise Kṛṣṇa. They are eternally liberated living entities. There are very few. Srila Prabhupada used to say, his Guru Maharaj, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, is a Vaikuntha man. He is from Vaikuntha, where there is no Kuntha, no more miseries. So in 8th chapter, 15 number verse, Lord Kṛṣṇa says, Mamubitya punarjanma dukkhalayam asasvatvam napnuvanti mahatmana sansidha paramam gata. So those who are Mahatma, those who have got perfection, those who have achieved the highest destination of life, that is called Kṛṣṇa, fame, Kṛṣṇa, Loka, Paramam Gata, those who are Paramam is Param Gati. Parastasmastu Bhava, Bhakta, Abhyukta, Sanatana. This is Parabhava. Through this material senses, we cannot understand what is there. There are higher planetary systems are there. Kṛṣṇa is the highest planetary system. So those devotees, those Mahatmas who got the information about the spiritual world, who has already attained that, Napnuvanti, they don't want to apnuvanti, they don't want to attain what? What they don't want to attain? Dukkha alayam asasvatam. This material world is called dukkha ghar, dukh alaya. Also the alaya, the place of miseries, the place where we get always troubles, problems. Janma mrityu, birth, death, old age and disease. This is satya. Dukkha, thus we have to see always. Always people are dying next to us, coronavirus, but we are not. We are careless. We are not putting masks. We are roaming here and there. That is the condition, because people are in moha. So Arjuna said that Nostama. Arjuna had how many doubts? Arjuna had many doubts. Arjuna was asking, who am I? Lord Kṛṣṇa told him, you are my part and parcel. You are my son. Bhaktosi me sakachati. You are my devotee. You are my friend. Kṛṣṇa says this. Who is God? Kṛṣṇa says, Aham Sarvasva. I am Kṛṣṇa. I am God, Kṛṣṇa says. Aham Sarvasva. That concept is clear. What is Sankhya philosophy? How Kṛṣṇa enters to this material world? What is nature? What is the activities? What type of prescribed duty for me? He was asking this. So there are so many questions he raised in Bhagavad Gita. He was asking people, although they don't want to do sinful activity, still people, why? Why are they engaged? It seems that they are forced to do that activities. Why? And Kṛṣṇa answered, Kama esho, krodho esho, rajoguna, saduguna. So this was the answer. Yes, due to lust and desire, people are suffering in this material world. This is the enemy of the living entity. And he asked question. How can we understand who is a self-realized person? Sita prajna se ka bhasha? There is a question. Tell me, if a person who transcends these three modes of nature, what is his behavior? How does he walk? How does he sit? How does he talk? How does he behave? Tell me. These are the so many questions. He just asked the question. There are 1,000 question answer book is Bhagavad Gita. So all these questions, all those doubts are now cleared. He said that my illusion is now gone. So that's how we go to tuition classes. If we are self-sufficient to understand all the subject, then there is no need to go to classes. Same way, if you understand all your life troubles, all your problems in your life, then it is no need to go to any places like holy places. If you are going to holy places, then remember one thing you do. What is that? Associate with the devotees. Ask the devotees question. How to ask questions? Tadvidhi pranipatena paripreshanena sevaya upadekhyant te jnanam jnanina tattvadarsinam. Those tattvadarsis, those who have already seen the truth, those who have already completed their research, these devotees, these pure devotees, they only can help you to understand this knowledge. So that's why Arjuna Nashta Maha Smriti Labdha. I regain my consciousness. Smriti Labdha, my memory, because you lost his memory. Your memory loss. So nowadays, although peoples are there claiming that we are very highly educated, we got our degrees from different big universities, decorated certificates, still people are committing suicide, still people committing mistakes, still people are going in the wrong way. After getting this, imagine. That's why we must have a friend in our life. Some friends we have, those who are devotees. We have to follow them. We have to accept them. We have to tell our difficulties. We have to open ourselves in front of them. Then they could help us. Yes, if you have such difficulties, please check it in your life. How was it possible? Tat prasadat maya achyuta. O Kṛṣṇa, you are achyuta. Your position never gone. Your position is already intact. You are in that perfect place. Achyuta, infallible. You never. We actually change our body, but Kṛṣṇa never changes. Kṛṣṇa is absolute truth. your prasada, your mercy. Prasad means sometimes we get prasadam from the temple. That is called. That is also prasad, because Kṛṣṇa actually whatever we offer, as Kṛṣṇa says, you offer your mind to me. Manmana bhavamad bhakta. You just offer your mind, your consciousness, your thoughts. Kṛṣṇa what he do? He does. He just give it to us. Return that same thing to us in a purified way. Just Kṛṣṇa is the purifier. He just purify it. Shuddha kar dete Kṛṣṇa Bhagavan. Also you have to. If our muddy man is there, dirty mind, dirty heart, offer it to Kṛṣṇa. After that, when you get it back, then that time you will see that is pure. Bhagavad, that's Bhagavatam, and that's what Sukadeva Goswami says. Suvatam sokatha Kṛṣṇa punya sravana kirtaye hidi antustu avatrani vidnuti srutsata. If you regularly hear the sweet pastimes, the narrations of this scriptures from the devotees, Sanmukharita Bhavadiya Varta, from the devotees' mouth. It is not that you are hearing from and have that faith from of the devotees. Then that would be possible. It is very easy for. And Kṛṣṇa inside our heart is residing, and his job is to marjan. He cleanses the heart, and our heart become clean. When the heart become clean, then the clean heart, Kṛṣṇa says, Kṛṣṇa basati basati boli. Kṛṣṇa comes and resides in our heart and said, okay, I have stayed in your heart. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta Madha smriti jnanam aponant. When Kṛṣṇa will sit in his place, that's the heart, this is the place, his singhasana, Hridaya singhasana, then he gives. From there he will emanate, he will dispatch. What will he give? Smriti, remembrance. Jnana, knowledge. Knowledge with devotion. And if you want to forget him, that's also here. Okay, if you want to forget, we forget. Kṛṣṇa, if is there, if you have a clean heart, then you will never forget Kṛṣṇa. Although you will try your best. I want to forget Kṛṣṇa, I want to forget Kṛṣṇa. But Kṛṣṇa will say, no, don't. I am not. If you will go away, Kṛṣṇa will snatch you. Come, yata nischalati manachachalastriam. Wherever the mind is roaming, that time Kṛṣṇa will help you to drag your mind to that same place. Sit here, don't here, go hither and thither. Be here. Kṛṣṇa will help you. The Kṛṣṇa says, I am the friend of all the living entities. But the living entities, those who are forgetful, those who forget Kṛṣṇa, for them, they can't understand Kṛṣṇa is the controller. Kṛṣṇa is the source of everything. Kṛṣṇa is the maintainer. Kṛṣṇa is our well-wisher. They never understand it. But for the devotees, they understand it. Like Arjuna. So then Gato Sandhya, all the doubts will be dispelled, will gone away. And the devotee will say, I will do whatever you will tell me. Now order me. Kṛṣṇa says, Sarva dharman parityajyam mamekam saranam braja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokhyasami ma sucha. Please abandon all variety of different kinds of religions. You have nitya dharma, naimitika dharma, saswata dharma, lokik dharma. You have accepted many dharmas, sir. Please forget it. Please leave this and just take shelter of me. Ekam, he never do, no. He said, Ekam, me, please, take shelter of mine. Then what? If you will take shelter of Kṛṣṇa, then Kṛṣṇa will help you. What is his job? He has one policy. That policy is that whatever the sinful activities you have accumulated, you have done in a previous life, from time immemorial, you are just doing this. Punah sarvita charma, you are again and again chewing the chewed. You are doing this. And Kṛṣṇa says, mind it. Trust on me. I will erase everything. I will remove all of your sinful activity. That is the Krishna's assurance for us. Krishna assures us, I will do. But unfortunately, we lost it. Namna Mikari Bahuda Nija Sarpa Sakti Tattar Pitani. We don't have that faith to chant His holy name. We don't have that faith to take shelter of Him. That is the condition. That's why we are conditional living beings. That's why we need to do devotional practice. Devotion in practice. Always to practice. Always to chant the mantra. Always to associate the devotees. Always go to the temples and holy places. Always we have to do it. Don't forget. Arurik Munir Yogyam. Karma Karana Uchate. Those who are in the new faith stage, for them karma. Karma, they have to follow the rules and regulations. Yoga rule. Tasaiva. Sama Karana Uchate. Those who have already attained the perfection, for them samaha. To maintain that, you have to control the senses. To control the sense demands. For them samaha Karana Uchate. For them to just to maintain it. Not right. As Arjuna heard Bhagavad Gita and he declared that whatever now you will tell, if you will chant Hare Krishna, I will chant. If you will do fight, I will do. Whatever you will do, tell, I will do it. So Krishna says, go for book decision, we go for that. Yayidam paramam guhyam madhavatyam avidyasati. That's why we go to outside for preaching. That's why, that is the cause. Krishna says it. Krishna says, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Preach, jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. This is the order of Krishna. Krishna says to us. How? Krishna says it in Bhagavad Gita. Preach, 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 tell others. Tell others, go outside. The Krishna says, Amara kya hai, tare ides, jare dekho tare kaho, Krishna upadesh. Whomever you are meeting, whomever friend, enemy, neighbor, relatives, whoever that person may be, please tell him to accept this in his life. That is the submissive plea for all living entities, those who are hearing my lectures, those who are reading, those who are connected in Krishna consciousness, those who are not connected, still they have this opportunity to take off Krishna consciousness in their life. So Prabhupada says that reading Bhagavad Gita means to understand Bhagavad Gita as Arjuna understood. Reading Bhagavad Gita means we have to take shelter of Krishna. If those who are read of Bhagavad Gita but they have never choose, they have never accepted Krishna as God, for them Panthastu Koti Satavastra, it may take thousands and thousands of years, but still for them they cannot get the taste of reading Bhagavad Gita. As for example, if the honey is inside the bottle, if you are just licking, it is closed. If you are licking outside the bottle, can you get the taste? No, never. You cannot get the taste. You have to open the neck cap, then you have to put it in your hand and have to lick this. Then you can get the taste. Same way, all the scriptures are there. You have to take help. The pure devotees, those devotees, those who are continuously, constantly engaged in the devotional service, please take shelter of them. Please accept one spiritual master in your life and try to understand this knowledge. So, thank you. Those who have already subscribed, for you also I thank you from my inner heart. So because why I am insisting all of you to subscribe, subscribe this channel, because if you subscribe this channel, then after that it will be easy for me to go live and interact with all of you. But it is your choice. It is not that you need some unnecessary pop-ups in your mobile, in your gadgets. I don't like that. But still, because there are so many news apps are there are so many channels we have already subscribed. Those are like garbage. Every day they are giving the messages, which are every day we are hearing. but these messages are from the scriptures. You will not find outside. You will get from the devotees only. So the devotee speaks, and they could help all of you in different of your troubles and problems in your life. And that's why I request all of you. Hare Krishna. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki joy. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare Bol. Hare Krishna.